Yo, what's going on, everybody? Solo dolo for now. Casey might come on later, but I just wanted to come on real quick because I've been editing all day. I'm almost done with this really cool video, right? So I'm gonna leave that there. I just got caught up on what was going on all day with the protests. I have been. Whoa! What the hell? Oh, I got some feedback. Freak me out. All right. So anyway, yeah. Um, I'm live right now because I just got caught up with all the protests that was going on. So yeah, I want to play a couple things, man. And I'm just saying, when I seen UCLA, I said, "Oh my god!" But this one's good too. So let's go ahead and watch it real quick.
K2 News. This is breaking news.
Breaking.
I believe damaging those businesses or trashing a library on a university campus will impact events in the Middle East, then you are delusional.
Facts.
Strong words from the
Yo, I can't believe he said that out in Portland. That's great. That is great. I can't believe he said that.
mayor tonight after police clear pro-Palestine protesters from the Portland State University Library.
Portland police! You're under arrest! Your revenge will use force!
At least a dozen people arrested.
Interfering or resisting arrest may result in uses of force.
I can't
Police say
believe it.
future
In
arrests
Portland.
are possible.
We do have a number of images of people who left the library.
PSU's president calling this a traumatic event for everyone on campus.
Of course, we support the free speech rights of our students who feel so passionate about the horrors of war and the killings of innocents in Gaza. But we must take care of all of our students.
And good evening. Thank you for joining us for
Oh, dang. I think I might have closed it. That's what that feedback was, y'all. That feedback, I had pill.net open. I think I closed it. Did the stream go off? Did the stream go off on Pilled? Somebody let me know. If it did, then I screwed up, which sucks. I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, it's safe to say that there isn't gonna be no summer of love this year. It seems like everybody already done seen what happened in 2020, and they were like, you know what? Nah, not this time. Not this time. It ain't happening, Jack. And yeah, people got held accountable, which that's all I really asked for. Treat them the same way that I got treated. Make them go to jail. Now, I don't want nobody to go to jail that did nothing wrong, like how, happened on January 6th. But that's another story. I just want people to be held accountable for the things that they do. And that's that, But I will say, UCLA, y'all was funny.
For K2 News at 5.
Let's keep going.
Everybody, I'm Steve Dunn.
And I'm Deborah Knapp. Tonight, protesters remain on campus after police cleared them from Millar Library earlier today.
We do have live team coverage for you, beginning with K2's Tanvi Varma. And Tanvi, how many people are still out there tonight?
Steve, it looks like at least 100. I want to walk you through what's going on right now. A protester just took a match and burnt down the police tape for the second time. Now
You mean to tell me that people that are protesting a leftist ideology caught things on fire at a protest? I can't believe that. But I feel like it's deja vu, like we've seen this before. I just can't recall where.
I want to show you the crowd going this way. You can see they're quite energetic. They're clapping and they've been chanting different iterations, asking the PSU president to step down from her role. You can see that the protesters have formed what looks like a standoff line with police. They are right up against that tape, which they've been cutting.
A standoff line with police? That's a shocker. Where did I see this before? Where? I can't remember.
Down repeatedly. You can see it's on the floor because of all of the times that it's been pulled down. And like we showed you earlier, there are still water bottles on the ground. Police officers have been dumping them out because protesters have been throwing them at them. You can see that there's students scattered. Now, not all of these students are protesters. Some are spectators. We will be here for the next few hours and we will give you the very latest. I'm live at PSU, Tanvi Verma, K2 News.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, Tanvi. Thank you. We want to go straight to brand new video from inside the library.
Oh, we got to see this.
It is trashed. There is graffiti
Wow.
all over the walls with messages like property destruction is not violence and end colonization. Paint is all over the floor. Hallways are lined with tents. And it looks like the protesters were prepared to spend quite a bit of time there with what looked like a pharmacy in one area of the library. We are continuing to look at the video and we'll bring you new images throughout the night.
This was the moment, as we show you, when police made entry into the library. They say there was soap or slick substance on the floor, likely meant to make it difficult for them to get in.
Our team coverage continues now with K2 Shelby Slaughter. And Shelby, break down the timeline for us of how this all went down.
Well,
Oh
Steve,
my
this all
God.
started at 6 a.m. That's when police arrived right here on campus, and we watched for several hours as officers walked inside and outside of this library. Turns out police were also inside clearing the library. Then, just before 9, we saw this. A couple dozen protesters running from inside the library. 1 or 2 were arrested, but many got away. Police say by 9:30, the area was completely clear of protesters.
We encountered a lot of barricades, a lot of things put in our way to try to slow us down.
Barricades like wooden pallets protesters had been stockpiling throughout the week, and stolen goalposts from a nearby field.
That's
Officers,
crazy.
Entered the building and went in an elevator to the top of the building, secured the roof, secured the top floors, and then slowly, carefully, deliberately working their way down, clearing the building as they went.
Sergeant Kevin Allen with Portland Police says while securing the building, 2 officers walked away with minor injuries.
One officer was sprayed with a fire extinguisher.
Wow.
The person who sprayed the officer with the fire extinguisher was arrested.
Officer
You know, I just got to bring this up. An officer got sprayed with a fire extinguisher. I know another officer that got sprayed with a fire extinguisher. Yeah. And they tried to hit the person who gave them tried to give the person who shot the fire extinguisher a whole lot of years in prison. Just throwing it out there. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Officers also found several improvised weapons, but did say none of those weapons were used on police.
There were paint balloons. There were spray bottles full of ink, and a note on there that said they were supposed to be deployed at officers.
University President Ann Cudd saying today it didn't happen.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me they had weapons on the premises, but didn't use them on officers? But yet, I know some people who had weapons that wasn't on the premises, that were stored away legally, but got charged as if they was going to use them on officers. I wonder what's going to happen with this whole thing.
Have to come to this, and reiterated that they gave everyone inside the library the opportunity to come out peacefully.
We gave students in the library the opportunity to leave without the threat of expulsion or suspension.
Sergeant Allen says at this hour, crews are still working on the library and will be a work in progress for days.
That's a damn shame. Did you just see that? I know y'all just seen that right now. Let me rewind this back. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Are you out of your damn mind? In America, in the freest country in the world, you talking about for Gaza on an American building, and you're probably an American citizen, but you're defacing and destroying property for Gaza? Man, Portland, y'all need to get it together, man. Y'all need to get it together. I dare them people from Portland to go on over there. Go on over there to Gaza. Go try to help. Go try to help. I know what Portland got in it. I know it's a whole lot of people in Portland that would be thrown from the highest roof. I'm just going to leave it there.
Working on the library and will be a work in progress for days to come. And we've also learned that 4 additional officers were hurt in that initial clearing, bringing the total number to 6. Reporting live from PSU campus, I'm Shelby Slaughter, K2 News.
I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know. Because they say, see, I don't know if I can trust this news source. All right. And the reason I say this is the last time I heard 5 officers or 6 officers was injured, or that's not what was said on the news. If they would have said injured, I'd have believed it. But they told me on another news source back in 2021, I believe it was around January, and all through this committee that happened, I'm not going to name it, but they said that 5 officers was unalived on January 6th. I don't know if I could trust the news. They said 6 officers here. Huh? Somebody fact check that. Snoops, where are you?
Thank you. Our team coverage continues now with K2's Emily Gersh. And Emily, you spoke to the mayor, the police chief, and the district attorney about potential criminal charges for anybody arrested.
And Emily, so far 12 people are in custody. 4 of them are students, but that number could go up, right?
That's right, Steve and Deb. Well, Police Chief Bob Day and Multnomah County District Attorney Mike Schmidt says that this is far from over. They said that investigators will be going through surveillance footage to identify others who were able to elude police.
Tool at our disposal to make sure that people are held accountable.
District Attorney Mike Schmidt says 12 arrests is just the beginning.
There we go. There it
Dozens
is.
of other arrests are pending.
There's that DOJ attitude right there. There's the attitude right there. At least this all I ask for is for equal treatment. That's all. That's all I want. I'm not excited that people are getting arrested. That's not it. I'm just glad to see the world going back to normal, where if you break the law, you get punished. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm just glad to see that things are kind of going back to normal. This is what it used to be like in the world. You know, when people did things that was wrong, that violated laws, they got in trouble, you know? And it just seemed that for a while, people that was on, you know, a certain political agenda didn't get in no trouble. But now, and look at that. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. They all got blonde hair. They got you know what? They must be albinos, you know, because I know a lot of people like to say that all this crime that happens is black crime. So I think maybe they got on wigs or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's interesting.
As investigators analyze video, seek witness testimony, and collect other forms of evidence, they say potential charges include criminal
The hell was on that
trespassing.
man's neck? Let's go back. No, okay, his wrinkles.
They say potential charges include criminal trespassing, vandalism, assault, and theft. The protesters that ran outside of the building this morning, what actually happened there? Were any of them arrested?
Yeah, I believe so. Some were arrested. Kevin was, I mean, I know that, yes, some were arrested. How many of that? I do not know. I also know that we're actively distributing information with pictures and photos of those that were not arrested, but we're seeking to take into custody. But there were some arrests made, yes.
Did officers chase those protesters, and about how many ran out of the building?
I do not know about the pursuit or lack of. And in terms of numbers, I've heard numbers near 50. But certainly, you know, we're going to have to review the video to see.
Oh, my God.
Now, of the 12 arrested this morning, 2 are charged with assaulting police officers. One allegedly sprayed a police officer with a fire extinguisher, and another allegedly hit an officer with an object. I'll have more on the steps that police are taking to track down these suspects coming up at 6. For now, we're live in downtown Portland. Emily Gersh, K2 News.
And we'll see you back here at 6 o'clock, Emily. Thank you. And Police Chief Bob Day also spoke about the criminal behavior and how
Let's hear what the
detracts
police
from
chief
the
said.
protesters' message and what they're trying to accomplish. Listen to this.
We all have deeply held beliefs, whether that be about conditions around the world or right here in the city of Portland. And when we see the activity that we've seen over the last few days, or even going back to 2020, we lose the opportunity to bring about real change.
Oh, he went there. He went there. He brought up the summer of love, y'all. Let's hear it again one time for the chief. Come on, Chief. Say it again. Say it again, Chief.
And how it detracts from the protesters' message and what they're trying to accomplish. Listen to this.
We all have deeply held beliefs, whether that be about conditions around the world or right here in the city of Portland. And when we see the activity that we've seen over the last few days, or even going back to 2020, we lose the opportunity to bring about real change. And I know that Portlanders at their core want to be about real change.
Let's
Wow.
continue our team coverage now with
Wow.
K2's Victor
That
Park.
was
And Victor, we
interesting.
heard from several students today who were
He basically said he don't want another 2020. And we won't be able to affect no real change if it keeps on going like this. That's how I interpret it. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. But I feel like Portland, at least the leadership, is changing their mind up a little bit. They're like, look, we don't want another 2020 and we're gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? I know we all got some strong feelings here in Portland, you know, but man, I think that we're getting back to normal, y'all. I think the world is starting to shift a little bit as we inch closer to 2024 November. We're getting back to some normal way of life. I feel that way. It feels right. It just feels right, doesn't it? It does, man.
not taking part in the protest. How did this impact them? And are they glad to see the demonstrators gone?
That is exactly what we've been hearing from a lot of those students, Deb and Steve. In fact, we are on the eastern edge of the campus. This is along Harrison Street. Behind me is pretty much where we've been watching students go in and out of buildings, cafes, and just going about their business. But they are limited to where they can go. Of course, as you know, the campus is closed, and this is their limit right over here, the yellow tape that you're seeing. But I also want to point out that these yellow tapes have been constantly tied together, not really being effective, because as you see over here, they've also been ripping it. This one just happened within the last few minutes. And of course, a lot of these students also have been spectating around here, curious to see what has happened. Many of them, of course, haven't been on campus also the past few days. But we did talk to one student, and he tells us that he is frustrated, especially during midterms.
Like, it's frustrating. I kind of just want to get done with my classes, of course. And the fact that the university has had to close the library and all of the buildings.
I'm probably just as confused as anyone else is at the moment. I mean, I'm just hoping that at least within next week, we can probably get school moving again, because people's educations are very, very much needed to be prioritized as well.
And as we come back out here live, we're still waiting to hear more from the university. Meanwhile, of course, this is pretty much how far students could get. And then you see the protesters all the way down there. Police line, you can hear them cheering right now. The police line, the skirmish line, moving away from the protesters, and they're all cheering right now. A lot of those officers moving away. They are now following the officers over there. This is heading towards the library. In that library, we've been watching what appears to be, maybe you could say, construction workers, if you will, removing a lot of the pallets. But you can see the crowd moving westbound towards the library, following those officers as they retreat. A lot of those officers have been here for hours, many of them now stopping. Again, they are wearing that riot gear. We've been watching them all morning long, throughout the day, and they continue to retreat. They are now forming a small skirmish line and then continuing to move westbound as the crowd continues to move towards them. Of course, we're going to be out here throughout the day. And now you see also some people following them, crossing this yellow tape, having no regard for the line that has been surrounding this library since 6 o'clock this morning. But we got to say, now that crowd continues to move westward, and now they are starting to hit on some sort of drum.
Look at that.
We don't know if they're hitting any
Look at that.
glass or anything, but you could see them, you could hear them loud and clear, all of them cheering, celebrating that the officers are leaving now. We'll keep you posted here.
Yo, y'all see that, right? My man is dressed in all black ski mask, beating on the window like look, he's with it. He's with that whole little movement that we all know about, that, you know, they got an aunt. I think her name is Tifa. Yeah, he's with that group. He got to be.
Here on KTO, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Victor, thank you very much. I want to go back up to Tanvi Varma. I can see right in front of the camera now. Tanvi, can you hear me? Can you hear us, Tanvi? Yeah, I know her earpiece just fell out there, so maybe she gets that back in. Tanvi, can you hear us from the studio?
Right now, we want to show you this building. You can see that there's students. Oh, there's students. They're banging on this building. They were following.
My man got on the purple. He got on the purple and the pink. You know what that means? Schman Schmiefa. That's Schman Schmiefa right there.
Police officers. As police officers went into this building, you can see their students standing and screaming, "Free Palestine." They are banging on this building as we speak. They are running. They're screaming police now. You can see.
You know how disappointed their parents got to be? I mean, if they got some good parents, they got to be real disappointed. They say, man, we paying for this motherfucking, we paying for him to go to school to break shit and potentially get expelled. Are you stupid? You got to be stupid. You don't want nothing out of life. That's what it is. Or maybe you understood that going to that university or any of these super woke universities isn't going to do nothing for you. So you're like, this is what life is now. This is what I choose to do. I want to go and destroy things and dress in black and be a garbage human. That's what I want to do with my life. You need to make better life choices, bro. You really do. And then all of them just sitting there watching. Nobody ain't telling them to stop. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. What's wrong with my man's pants right there? What the hell you got going on? Been on your knees? That ain't cool, man. You need to get that patched up, bro.
There's quite a bit of tension. You can hear the Free Palestine chants here. Police.
What the hell they think they gonna do if they bust in the building? You think the people that are in that building can free Palestine? You stupid. You stupid. The people in that building can't free Palestine. It's just dumb. I just don't get it. Look at him. Menacing look. Menacing look. He's another albino. Just so you all know, he's not white. He's an albino. Just point all that. All them people you see out there that are committing all these crimes, they're all albinos. That's all it is.
Police are inside this building. Students are coming down the steps now.
See that guy sitting down right there? He's not black. He's a very, very dark white man. That's what that is. The one that's not committing no crimes right there. He's a very, very dark white man. All right. So the liberal news. Next time you guys are pointing out crime statistics, I need you to understand who's taking part in these crimes. All of these people that you see that have fair colored skin, they are albinos. They are albinos. They are not, I repeat, they are not Caucasian. They are albinos. They are albino minorities. Okay. And this brother you see sitting right here, he is a very dark Caucasian. All right. Let's just point that out.
Now, Dunby, can you get a sense of what building that is?
We are looking at the building right now. Let me get a good title for you. This building looks to be.
I know what building that is. That is the building where the people inside can free Palestine.
The Peter Scott Center, the Viking Pavilion. Students are throwing up the police tape.
Hey, Dunby, any idea?
Oh, man. Know what that is. Know what that is. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's hard to estimate the crowd sizes. I know that. But any thoughts on how many people might still be down there right now?
Steve, it's getting a little bit hard to hear you right now. It's very loud. Students are chanting very loud and they are banging on buildings right now. You can hear the Free Palestine. You can hear people clapping. And you can see this student or protester is wearing police tape. He is wearing it around his neck. They ran.
Oh, no, that couldn't be my son. That could not be my son. I'm going to tell you right now. You done took a pot and a pan out my damn kitchen? Oh, no. You catching an ass whooping for that. That is horrible. What the hell your mama going to make macaroni in now? That kid, I'll tell you. What's wrong with the youth?
Police. As police were leaving the scene, and now they are dancing. You can see they're dancing in circles because the police have left.
It'll be interesting to watch
The
as
cheering continues.
we watch this video here. The police presence, whether it will grow as we get toward Sunset tonight down there at Portland State University as that protest continues tonight.
And as Thunby mentioned, they haven't left campus. They have gone inside the Student Union building. So we'll continue to monitor the developments this evening.
We're going to continue our coverage right
from K2 News. This is breaking news.
Back
Oh,
to
man.
our breaking news now. Let's go back to Portland
Uh-oh.
State University. Things and students on the move, and a whole lot of folks are making sub movement. We've seen fences go down. K2's Thunby Varma is watching it all. What can you tell us, Thunby?
That's right, Steve. Fences have gone down. You can look right next to me. These were all propped up, and students were jumping on them to put them down.
I wonder if a whole bunch of people come now, right? And there's already people that are there and they're standing where the barricades used to be, and the people that are coming never seen the barricades. Will they still be charged for being on the premises? I don't know. If we're going to be fair about it, they should be, because it happened to us.
Now, if you see, look, students are going back into the library. If you pan over this way, you can see students are once again occupying the library. They're holding signs and they're headed right back in there. They're
Fake news. I'm going to call it out right now. Them students are going in there so they could do their schoolwork. Haven't you seen how dedicated they are to that school? They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave the school. They care about their education. They weren't beating on the glass to try to get people to free Palestine. They was beating on the glass because they needed somewhere to study. Call it out like it's really supposed to be called out, news.
forming a line. And earlier, they were not just jumping on the fence, but they were climbing on the dumpsters and jumping on the dumpsters. We have seen a couple more police officers come out. This all started happening as a group of police officers.
They weren't jumping on the dumpsters. Let's be real. They were not jumping on the dumpsters. What really happened was they was trying to get home because they are some trash ass students. That's what you was looking at. They were trying to get back in their dormitory, the trash. That's where they should be.
Officers left. I'm trying to listen into what they're saying. There's some sort of chant. A protester is gesturing to the crowd towards the library. You can see that there's a protester right there gesturing. Now there's a student coming up on this fence. She's standing on this fence. You can hear they're reacting.
Thunby, I'm going to let you continue to monitor what's happening in your location. We want to get a different vantage point from K2's Victor Park. So, Victor, what are you seeing?
Yeah, from our vantage point, I mean, I got to say, police have lost control of this area. I think it's safe to say that because obviously they have retreated. But we saw all these people just storm this area and started, as Thunby said, tearing.
Ding, 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 ding. My man just won the prize. We have to send him his prize. He said the magic word for the night. The magic word for the night was stormed. They are storming the university. He said it, not me. He said the magic word.
Down the gates. It's a little ironic because they had built something earlier, you know, sort of a makeshift wall around the area. They kind of had that with this gate, essentially, even though they didn't put this gate up. But then they ended up taking all of it down. Pretty aggressive, started stomping on it and just started yelling. And many of them, of course, covering their faces. They didn't want to be seen on camera as they.
See, I'm so sick of him mislabeling people. They weren't covering their faces because they didn't want to be seen. They were covering their faces because they didn't want to catch the virus. Okay? Just be real, man. I hate fake news.
Have been doing the past several days. But again, they have pretty much taken over this area surrounding the library. And now we could see some of them climbing, some of those.
Climbing into his dorm. Say it correctly. That's not the trash. That is the dorm.
I guess a dumpster that has a lot of that property that they had placed inside of the building, and they're retrieving it. They're taking some of those boards over
I
there,
think garbage picking
and putting it back out. Potentially, they may try to create this wall again. Hopefully, we don't see a repeat of what occurred the past few days. But yeah, we are watching them carry some of those cones, some of those items. It's been very interesting the way they have organized this. It's essentially getting ready to stay here for days. because we've seen the things that they have inside. I mean, food, they've been ready with this. I mean,
You gonna
it's
eat
kind
damn
of
food?
what we've been watching in other parts of the country, where they have tents dedicated to PPE, they have tents dedicated to any medical issues.
I can't
And here
believe
they
this.
are retrieving some of those items that they originally had placed inside of the library. All of those items were removed by people dressed in with vests, and we saw them leave just before the police left. And now we're seeing some of those people above or on top of those dumpsters removing just umbrellas. I saw a Palestine flag and a bunch of other
I'm
items,
sure you
whatever they
did.
could find. And now they are also removing some of those gates.
No, they're setting them back up,
This is on the
trying to keep
north
people out.
side of the library where much of this is occurring right now. No more chants that we are hearing. I know earlier we were hearing that. Not much of that. Now the focus has shifted onto retrieving the items that has been disposed. A lot of these items, of course, they've been relying on in order to stay here. It's almost as if they've been, ready to survive the apocalypse inside here with the amount of items that they have had in the ready. A lot of it, of course, have been accumulated over the past few days that they have been staying here. And here we are now at this point where, again, it appears that police have lost control of the area. As soon
You
as we
think?
retreated, we
You
saw all
think?
those people started taking action in whatever fashion they could.
Sir-
And a lot of it really with aggression. Yes. go ahead.
I'm sorry, Victor, to interrupt you. Certainly not the news that Portland State University nor the Portland Police Bureau wanted to hear at this point, that if indeed the students are moving back into Millar Library.
Believe he
as,
just got that
we get
pizza out the
closer to
garbage.
sunset
Oh,
tonight,
where they
no
getting this
question
pizza?
about it.
This
And
got to
this
come
crowd
from the
seems to be
garbage.
pretty revved up as we see them throwing wood out of the big garbage bins right now, and folks are certainly gathering. Let me ask you, Victor, do you see any police presence at all? I know we had heard from Fun V that they had moved into the Peter Stott building nearby. Do you see any police out there at all?
Yo, you see how they them. That's the they or them right there. That's, you can't say he or she to they or them. That's a they or them right there handing out pizza. They them getting pizza from they them. And yeah, this is insane. You got they them that identify as Caucasian but are actually albinos digging in the garbage can. I ain't never seen nothing like it. This is great.
I'm doing a whole entire 180 turn, 360. Nope, nothing. No police on either end of this library. Not at all. Not even
Another
the
pot and
police
pan that
car.
got stolen from Mama's
Yeah,
house.
I don't see any police. Okay, so we do. Let me see. No, those are other protesters, all dressed in black, coming in from the west side. Yeah, not officers. No
Protesters. That's messed
presence
up.
of any police officers. I know Thunby has a better vantage point of where they went. I'm on the opposite end, so I don't know if they are still inside of that building or if they have retreated
Okay.
further out of the area.
Victor, we're going to let you continue.
You know, I get confused when he talks, when he says we don't know if they have left. Is he talking about a person or multiple people? Because this pronoun is confusing now, man. This pronoun stuff really throws me for a loop. I don't know if he's talking about an individual. He's talking about a group of people. I'm assuming he's talking about a group of people, but it could be that one person that went into the library that identifies as they them. I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Just say something in the comments and let me know if you know.
To monitor the developments that are taking place on the PSU campus. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Oh, that's been interesting, guys. Been interesting. Let me see. There's another one. Let's go ahead and look at it. This one was great. I'm talking about, man. They done threw everything in the garbage. Everything. Y'all got to see this. You got to see this. This is fantastic. I was dead when I'm talking about. I was cracking up when I seen this. Hold on. Where's it at? Not Columbia. Oh, UCLA Live? Is this it? Whoa, that's loud. Yep, this is it. Y'all got to see this. You guys to see this. Hold on. Let me pull it up. This is fantastic right here, y'all. This made my whole day. When I seen this, I had tears coming down my eyes. I had tears coming down my eyes from this one right here. All right, let me see. Let me get it pulled up. Let's go. Boom. Look at that big ass bulldozer. Yo, they grabbed all the tents. They said, nah, you can't have nothing. You can't have nothing back. This is ours now, and it's going in the trash. This was in California. With this shocked me. This one shocked me. I ain't gonna lie. This one threw me for a loop. I said, yo, they really did that. I guess they had it. They got into it out there. Police and the protesters, it went down. And then they said, bring in the bulldozers. You ever used to watch wrestling? You know what I'm saying? When with the Dudley Boys? G-Ray, take the tables. Yeah, that's what happened. They got the bulldozers in there. This is comical. They got the bulldozers out there picking up all the tents. Ain't nobody getting their tent back. You ain't going camping this year. Yeah, maybe. Soros might actually send some more tents. I don't know for sure. I haven't heard. I'll report on that once I know for sure. But I know one thing for sure right now. All of those damn tents are going in the garbage, baby. They are gone. It's over with. You're not camping out here no more. No, and the weather's nice in Cali. Yeah, I know they mad. Oh, I know they mad. Look at that. Oh my God, that was a big one right there. Oh, they was having a party in that tent. Nobody taking baths. Everybody just thinking, smelling like leftistness. I made that word up right now. Oh my goodness. This is just great. Can you imagine the scene? Can you imagine the scene, y'all? When all these liberals, well, I'm sorry, for all the liberals watching, I don't mean you. For all these extremists that came out there, all these protesters that were out there on the lawn, right? Can you imagine? They're probably sitting there chilling, doing something illegal or thinking about doing something illegal. And all of a sudden, these big ass bulldozers pull up and the police is with them and they say, not this year. This ain't 2020. Get the fuck off the lawn. And then they just start tearing all their shit up with the bulldozer and just pushing it down into the garbage like you see. Oh my God, that must have been. Look at, there goes the sign. Throw it in the trash. Throw that cardboard in the trash. What's it say? What's it say? Too much. There was too much writing. You put so much work into that. Oh, and it's gone now. It is gone. All your chance, for all your chanting and all your destruction, it's gone. It's go. Look at that deep down in there. They broke it. They made sure to break that one. Oh, look at all that damn stuff. Oh my God. Oh my God. The tent companies are getting rich. The tent companies are getting rich. They got to go back and get a whole bunch more tents. Oh my goodness. Fiberglass. Oh yeah, fiberglass is gonna definitely see a good day tomorrow when all these tents got to be rebought. And they use the fiberglass to put them together, the little poles and all of that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is glorious. Look at that. Putting American workers to work right now. Construction companies, demolition companies. Look at this. This is amazing. You know what? I want to thank you to all you protesters who was out there in Cali. You just helped support America. Look at all these good men out there at their 9 to 5 cleaning up your shit. Cleaning up your shit. Oh my God. It's a great day in America, you guys. People got an honest living today. Honest living. That's great. Look at how clean it looks now. All the trash has been removed. And they also got up all the tents and the cardboard and all of that. But all the trash has been removed. I think some of it went to jail. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I wish that all you people that were out there protesting would just redirect your energy. And when I say you people, I'm talking about the protesters that were just there protesting. For you violent, law-breaking, sorry individuals that go out there that don't really care about the movement that these people really do care about. For the people that really do care about freeing Palestine, I understand your plight. I get that. I understand your right to protest and respect it. But to all you people that are out there trying to break stuff and burn stuff up and fighting and all of that, listen, I don't like you. But to you regular protesters, your energy is misplaced. That's all. Your energy is misplaced. If y'all could come together with all of us around this country and say, you know what, let's take a stand against the corruption as a whole. Stop funding things that don't matter to Americans. Not that it's not important what's going on over there. It really is, but we spend money for that. You know, let them handle that. You protesting over here isn't going to do nothing except hurt the pockets. You know, because you just lost a whole bunch of shit. A whole bunch of shit for what? Ain't nobody behind them walls help free Palestine. Ain't nobody behind them walls do a damn thing to help you meet your goals. Your protest, that's like me being pissed off about McDonald's fries, right? Then I go and protest at Burger King. You feel me? Not even Burger King, somewhere far off, like some shit in a whole nother country that we don't have here. And they don't have any control of changing. This is the exact same thing. I just wish that y'all would understand that, man. Understand that and then redirect your energy. Protest is great. I love protests. I don't know if you noticed that. I love protests. But it's got to be guided right. Stand for something that can change right here in America. That's what you got to do. All this extra shit. Look at this. Look at this. The whole place was littered with tents and foul-smelling people. It just is horrible. It's horrible. Now it's all clean again. Oh, amazing day in the country, guys. Yeah. So that's really all I got. I just wanted to come on and show you guys a little bit of what's been going on in the world today because I had missed it. I had not seen this all day. I didn't turn on the TV. I didn't watch nothing. I literally been sitting in here editing videos. So I was like, oh, it's time to go live real quick. Let me go ahead and say what's up to the world. You know, they kill me with the algorithm. They kill me. I don't know what they... Oh, unalive. Sorry. They unalive me with the algorithm. I don't know if we could say those words on here because it's not free speech. But you know what is free speech? Pilled.net. I'm going to share a video to help you guys understand it a little bit better because I know some of you all was just in the comments earlier. You were saying, hey, Cash, reach out to me. Cheryl, I'm the GM at Tire Pros and Auto Superstore. We're going to be out at the Railcast Baseball opening day, and we have tickets. Whoa! I appreciate that. Hell yeah. I would love to attend. That'd be great. Tire and Auto Superstore. Let me put that up on the screen so I don't miss it. I could come back and find you on Facebook. I don't know if you have. You know what? I'm going to call you as soon as I get off this live, if that's okay. If you can message me on my Facebook, Cash Kelly, like you see right here on the screen. Message me on there, and I'm going to find your message right now, and I'm going to call you. That's amazing. I appreciate that. I really do. That's dope. But yeah, you know, pill.net, I'm going to share a video for you guys so you all know how to go over there and actually work it because it is new, but it's all free speech. I can say whatever the hell I want. I don't got to be careful. I don't got to worry about being censored. I don't got to worry about being shadow banned. I don't got to worry about being taken down, and neither do you. That's why you need to go over there and create your account. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Unite, don't fight, be a street like it's only you can be the change you wish to see in the world. And when you get too stressed out, you got to remember to pray, America, because without God, everything falls apart. I probably will be back live tonight. I'm getting caught up on the news, so I might actually come back on here and do another video. If you're going to be up with me, you'll be up with me, and then we're going to be up. All right? I'll see you guys on the next one. Please like this video and share this video and all the other videos. Go through my whole YouTube. Help me break the algorithm. Find your favorite video and just share it, you know, or like it if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. It helps a lot. All right. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys with all my heart, and I hope you have a good day. And to all you protesters out there, man, on whatever side you're protesting on, if you're just protesting, this video wasn't for you. I don't think that you're a garbage human being. I admire you for taking a stance in something that you believe in, even though I disagree with it and I think it's really stupid. I respect your right to protest. But to you people out there that ain't out there for the protest, that you're out there to cause the mayhem, fuck you very much. Because it was people like you that got people like me and everybody else locked up on J6. So kiss my ass and have a good day. Peace.